Daily Dems doing the work, making noise, and fighting back, day 121. It is, of course, still Bill Foster's week for repping the rep. And last week he told Axios that he's going to be stepping down as ranking member on a committee. The only committee he's ranking member on is the Financial Services Subcommittee on Financial Institutions. And he said, "I've passed the torch to the next generation." It was a little bit ironic that it was a couple of boomers arguing for generational change. He'll be 70 when he steps down, and he's hoping that other older members will join him. Term limits for the leadership in committees have been one of his issues for a long time. Glenn Ivey was only in El Salvador for a short period of time, but while he was there, he managed to do a whole lot. This is a picture of some sort of roundtable. This seems to be meeting with El Salvadoran community members. This is some sort of meeting, probably a game plan for speaking to Abrego Garcia. That is Abrego Garcia's lawyer. And of course, jumping through all the correct hoops and still getting denied the ability to see him. And when he landed back in Dulles Airport, he spoke with Fox 5 News, and he spent an entire 6 minutes explaining what happened or didn't happen on his trip. Mark Takano is a former public school teacher, and today he made a post saying 3 things he would include in his curriculum if he was teaching about Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander history. I took a sociology class in college focusing on AANHPI, and I didn't know all of these. Today's Democratic Daily Download comes from Andrea Salinas, and she talks about the anti-abushin policies that are in the Big Bad Billionaire Bill. Johnny O was on Fox News, and they asked him what he thought of the Oversight Committee focusing on Biden's declining health. So he listed all the things the Oversight Committee should be investigating instead. You know, Hegseth, the private crypto dinner, the jet. The scary thing is this is probably the first time some of these people have ever heard about those. Elizabeth Warren and Ed Markey joined Massachusetts Governor Maura Healey, as well as a bunch of healthcare providers, sounded the alarm about the big bad billionaire bill's cuts to healthcare. And this press conference was almost an hour. So if you want details about these cuts, this is where to get them. And finally, last week, Democracy Docket's Mark Elias interviewed Alex Padilla to speak about the SAVE Act, which Padilla is putting all his effort into blocking, and the Invite Act, which Padilla introduced last week, which would make registering to vote part of the citizenship process. If you made it to the end of this video, comment with a torch, because I hope older representatives join Bill Foster in stepping down. And if you watched or read one of the stories, comment with a teacher, even though it doesn't look anything like Mark Takano. Our voices are our superpower, but only when we use them.